Do let me know if the uh, PDF is visible to you.
Yes, I can see the presentation.
Okay, nice. So yeah, first of all, welcome to the UAS FM program. So let me introduce myself. I am Jayesh Jain. I am a chartered accountant and MBA finance from NMIMS. So I have worked with Deloitte previously. Deloitte is one of the largest audit firm in India, and my wife is partner with me in this venture, Navkar Capital. Her name is Rashika. She will be also taking some of the lectures coming forward. So my core expertise is in derivative market and consultancy. Also, I create content on Instagram. So I'll give you the ID. You can check out my profile later on. So let's start with the topic. So the class is about financial management. So uh, you know anything about financial markets?
Yes, I do options and sometimes equity,
Okay,
uh,
okay, nice. So
sometimes commodities maybe, and crypto maybe sometimes.
okay, okay. So um, what's your age, by the way?
I'm right now I'm 19. I'll turn 20 in November.
Okay, okay, nice. So yeah, so we'll cover financial management in details in the coming classes. Today is a basic class about introduction to financial markets, and we'll cover simple definitions and basics like overview of financial market, what are the types of financial markets, and importance of financial markets. Okay, so starting with financial markets. So, as the name suggests, financial market. So, market is a place where buyers and sellers meet. And here we are talking about finances. So, here we deal in financial commodities like bonds, shares, and commodities. So, I don't think there should be any queries regarding what is the book definition of financial markets. So, bookish definition will go right. A financial market is a market in which people trade financial securities and derivatives at low cost transactions. Some of the securities include stocks and bonds, raw materials, and precious metals, which are known in the financial market as commodities. Okay. So, we have any queries in what is financial markets?
No, sir.
No, sir. Okay, thank you.
No, sir.
So, oh, hi, Rohita. Rohita. Am I pronouncing it correct? Rohita.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, like, since you joined late, I'll just give you a brief. I am a chartered accountant and MBA finance. And I have been in the financial market since last 5 years. Me and my wife have started a venture called Navkar Capital, and we both are into the equity market, and we will be mentoring you for the next 21 classes. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So, and we just studied what is financial markets. So, let's go to the next slide. So, any guesses like what type of financial markets do we have? So, एक मोटा मोटा overview तो आ गया है कि we buy and sell commodities and trades. So, can you try to name some of the financial markets? Mm-hmm.
Forex markets are there. You mean the
Yep.
different types of
Yep.
markets?
Yes. 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 Forex is one of the.
Forex is there. Commodities,
Yep.
uh, shares, bonds.
Yeah, so shares and bonds will come into the capital market. So
Okay.
let's start with the headings of the financial market. So first is money market. Second, we have capital market. Third is derivatives market. Fourth is forex market, like foreign exchange market. Fifth is commodity market. So financial markets are divided broadly in these four categories. Then we have subcategories like you mentioned crypto and other things. So, but majorly all the things are covered in these five headings. So we'll go one by one. See what are all those markets. So starting with the capital market. Capital market is usually divided into two categories. One is primary market and other is secondary market. So what is primary market? In primary market, all the newly issued bonds and equities are traded. Like for the first time, they are issued and traded. Once they are issued and they have started trading, it is कैटेगराइज एज सेकेंडरी मार्केट सो आपने जितना भी सुना होगा कि कोई आईपीओ आ रहा है ऑफर फॉर सेल आ रहा है सो इट विल बी कैटेगराइज इन द प्राइमरी मार्केट and once they are listed on the stock exchange or available for public at large to trade it it is covered in the secondary market. So अभी नाम सुने होंगे आपने, like Ola Electric IPO came, and we have Bajaj Housing IPO coming up. So all those are example of primary market, and already listed securities are part of secondary market. For example, you have Reliance Industries, TCS, and others. So is it clear, primary market and secondary market?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So let's move ahead. So here is a brief definition of all the financial market. So capital market is a financial market in which long-term debt or equity-backed securities are bought and sold, which we just discussed. So second is money market. Money market facilitates short-term debt financing and capital. Example, treasury bills and commercial papers. So money market क्या होता है कि अगर कंपनी को लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए फंड्स रेज करना है, सो दे गो फॉर कैपिटल मार्केट, but they just want to meet their day-to-day requirement of working capital cost, or if they need fund for any specific task, like a government of India wants to build a flyover, so they will issue a T-bill mentioning it is for infrastructure development, and we will require your money for 90 days, and we will pay you 7% interest per annum, and उसको 180 days के हिसाब से we recalculate. So those are all part of money market. And if you see commercial papers, if any corporate or a big institution requires some amount, it could be a bank, corporate, or any institution, so they issue a commercial paper. So those all short-term financing instruments are part of money market. Then we have foreign exchange market. As the name suggests, foreign exchange market में currency trading होती है, like it could be INR, USD, USD, Euro. So all those currency transactions and currency trading is part of forex, also known as foreign exchange market. Then we have commodity market. It is the marketplace where people buy and sell raw materials, primary products, metal और basic goods. So आप जितने भी raw materials, प्रेशियस मेटल और प्राइमरी प्रोडक्ट्स फॉर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग देखोगे, वो कमोडिटी मार्केट में आपको ट्रेड होते हुए दिख जाएंगे. सम एग्जांपल ऑफ कमोडिटी मार्केट instruments are gold, silver, you can see crude oil, and we have pulses, soybean, and like every commodity you will think will be placed in commodity market. So that is commodity market. And we have then derivative market. So derivative market specifically ऐसा सेपरेट कैटेगरी इसलिए बना है क्योंकि इट इज कवर्ड इन एवरी सेगमेंट. सो इधर इट इज कैपिटल मार्केट और फॉरेक्स और कमोडिटी मार्केट, यू विल फाइंड सम component of derivative market. So what is derivatives? So it is a financial marketplace where investors trade financial instruments called derivatives. Derivatives are complex contracts that derive their value from an underlying asset or group of assets such as stock, bond, commodities, currencies, or interest rates. The most common type of derivatives are future options, forward, and swaps. So derivatives का नाम word derive से पढ़ा है, जो कि we are deriving a value of instrument from checking some other instrument. So like if we are talking about futures, so futures are traded of stocks, and we can have futures of commodity like gold, crude oil. So there will be an underlying asset कि okay gold है, तो gold की जो underlying सेट है, उसके अगेंस्ट हम उसके प्राइस डिराइव करेंगे कि फ्यूचर में कितनी प्राइस हो सकती है उसकी, 1 मंथ 2 मंथ डाउन द लेन, एंड यू ट्रेड अकॉर्डिंगली. लाइक इफ यू आर बुलिश, अगर आपको लगता है कि प्राइस बढ़ेगी, सो यू आर गोइंग टू go long in it, and if you are bearish, you will go short on it. So um, types of financial markets are clear, or do we have any queries?
No, sir, it's clear.
It's clear. Okay. Let's go. फिर we have topic about functions and importance of financial markets. So financial markets में usually क्या benefits होते हैं and क्या function carry out करते हैं? So we have capital formation, risk management, price discovery, liquidity, and economic growth. So we'll discuss every topic line by line. Yeah. So initially we have functions and importance of financial markets. So we'll start with capital formation. So business and government raise capital to fund their operations and investment through financial markets by issuing stocks, bonds, and treasury bills. business gain the capital for investing in research and development. So one of the basic and most important need for financial market is capital formation. कोई भी कंपनी अपने शेयर्स डिबेंचर्स या प्रेफरेंशियल शेयर्स या बॉन्ड्स वगैरह तब इशू करेगी मार्केट में व्हेन दे रिक्वायर सम कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन और दे नीड exit or like they want to sell some stake from it. So it is like quite clear कि capital formation होती है इससे. And mm, एंड अगेन इफ वो मनी को वो लोग हो सकता है आगे कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर लाइक एक्सपांडिंग देयर फैसिलिटी जो भी काम करते हैं उसमें दे विल री इन्वेस्ट एंड ट्राई टू मल्टीप्लाई देयर बिजनेस. सेकंड इज रिस्क मैनेजमेंट. This market helps in risk management. Investors can manage risk by diversifying the investment across different asset classes, such as stock, bonds, and commodities. Derivatives such as further future and options contract provide investors with additional tools for hedging against potential losses. So risk management is um, one of the nice function of financial markets. So what happens is in risk management, the derivative market opens a um, whole lot of sectors for investors. Like if a person is having a portfolio of suppose say 1 crore and he's uncertain of the market, okay, market he's feeling might go down, but he doesn't want to sell his securities. So what he can do is he can hedge his portfolio overnight by shorting the calls or buying the put options, so that way he can protect himself from the potential losses which might happen through overnight risk. So basically future and options were created for hedging purposes, but in Indian stock market they are used more for trading purposes. Like hedge purpose has almost been removed from Indian markets nowadays because of the volumes going up and entry of lot of new investors, retail investors with little capital. So, any doubts in either of the functions?
No, sir.
Okay. So next we have price discovery. So financial markets provide a platform for buyers and sellers to come together and determine the prices of financial assets. This is price discovery process. This price discovery process ensures that financial assets are priced efficiently based on the supply and demand for them. So the one of the function of financial markets is to provide an appropriate price discovery, but this can be manipulated by few of the reasons like high liquidity and some malpractices by few of the groups, like we call them operator in Indian market. And what they do is sometimes the price can be manipulated easily by supplying excess amount in any script. So we need to do fundamental analysis along with technical analysis. So what we mean by fundamental analysis is check the balance sheet of the underlying asset and see if like Reliance is trading at 3000 rupees. We need to check the balance sheet and calculate all the ratios such as price to earning ratio and price to book ratio to derive the fair market value as per the books of accounts. Okay, Reliance is trading at 3000 and they have cash of 10,000 crores. They have profit of 8 to 10,000 crore, and their assets are 20,000 crores. So fair value should be 2,800 around something. We divide it by number of shares, and we feel like okay, fair value is 2,800 and it is trading at 3,000, which is a decent premium to the book value. So it is good, and we can purchase more. But if the fair market value is way below, like if you get to know that fair value is around 1,000 and it is trading at 3,000, so it will be termed as a high high P stock. So it w- it won't be advisable to invest in that script for long term. And uh, once the price discovery happens, it might fall down. So that's price discovery. Then we have liquidity. So financial markets provide investors with the ability to buy and sell financial assets quickly and easily. This liquidity makes it possible for investors to exit positions and access their capital when needed, which is critical for managing cash flow and minimizing risk. So one of the greatest advantage the financial markets have across the above the traditional markets of real estate is liquidity. आप जब भी चाहो आप घर बैठे अपने स्टॉक्स, म्यूचुअल फंड्स और कमोडिटीज को जो डीमैट में आपके पास वो सेल कर सकते हो, वेयर एज इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर रियल एस्टेट इन्वेस्टमेंट। में लिक्विडिटी बहुत इश्यूज रहते हैं। इफ यू वांट टू सेल अ प्रॉपर्टी, यू विल रीच आउट टू ब्रोकर, वो आपको 2-3 महीने घुमाता रहेगा, कोई कस्टमर के साथ आपकी डील क्रैक होगी नहीं होगी, यू नीड टू पे a good amount of brokerage like 1 to 2%, but whereas in financial market the brokerages are also less and liquidity is very nice, liquidity is readily available, you can sell anytime. And if you mentioned about crypto, so 24/7 you can trade and you can exit your investments anytime. Then we have economic growth. So financial market is directly linked with economic growth. So financial markets promote economic growth by providing the capital and liquidity that business need to invest in new products, services, and technologies. This investment helps to drive innovation, create jobs, and boost productivity. So one of the mm, basic feature of financial market is linked with economic growth, and it is directly proportional. Like no one would like to invest in an economy which is struggling or going downtrend. Ki, okay, like if we compare to our neighbors Pakistan and India, ki how much FI is slow come in India and how much is it coming in Pakistan. So you can directly see how it is linked with economic growth. So also, agar aapki economy is doing well, you will keep getting constant funds from FPIs and obviously domestic investors and retail investors, which will help companies. ये कंपनी को कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर करने में हेल्प होगा एंड इट विल बूस्ट प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड ऑलवेज क्रिएट न्यू जॉब्स बिकॉज आपकी कंपनीज नए नए डोमेन एंड नए नए सेगमेंट्स में एक्सपांड करेगी तो सो एनी डाउट्स इन प्राइस डिस्कवरी लिक्विडिटी एंड इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we'll have quick 2-3 questions which you can attempt to answer, like they are simple only. And these were like the basic definitions of the financial market, and we'll keep the lecture today a bit shorter just for definition and basics. So starting के 3 lectures जो रहेंगे, they are very important. They will build up the base. Like Aditya, you already have knowledge about the financial market. The other students who might be watching the lecture afterwards, you can ping me at WhatsApp or Instagram anytime for the Q&A, and we will organize special Q&A classes after 3-4 classes, so you can clear away your doubts. So starting with the question one, so which of the following is an example of forex market? Would you like to attempt, Aditya?
USD and INR.
Yep. So option A was USD INR, B Nifty 50, and third is Treasury bills. Fourth is all of the above. So it is quite simple question. Ki USD INR is example of forex market. Nifty 50 is an index and it will fall in capital market. C is Treasury bills, so it will fall in money market. And D is all of the above, which is not possible. So next question: which of the following is not a type of financial market?
Real estate market.
Yep. So A was stock market, B is bond, C is real estate, and D is forex. So A, B, and D all are type of financial markets, and real estate market is a market on its own and not forming part of financial market. But it can be used as a asset to diversify yourself. Like if you don't want to be all together in dematerialized asset class, real estate is a good way to diversify your portfolio, and you can gain some rental yield and property appreciation. And third question we have, which market deals with trading of physical goods like metals and agriculture products?
Commodities market.
Yep, it is also quite simple question. Like so you can trade in commodities market for on you can trade in commodities market for gold and silver and physical goods like we have steel, aluminum, copper, and agriculture products like soybean, wheat, and other things. So I think that was all for the basic question and answers today, quiz time today, and this was one of the basic lecture. So if anyone watching us offline, if you have any queries, you can reach out us to on the mentioned handles, and you can anytime ping on WhatsApp or WhatsApp group. We will try to solve the query ASAP. So, Aditya, do you have any questions regarding any of the topic?
No, sir. No.
Yeah. Okay. And do drop a feedback or something, like this was the first session for the FM Pro, and we are initially like discussing the basic concepts, and going forward the classes, the topics will get complex. So do
Okay.
let us know if you want, like i- key or examples देके समझाना चाहिए, or anything you might be feeling, if you felt like, do let us know.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. uh, so yeah, you can have your you can have your time now. Let's end the session then.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Aditya. Bye bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.